You're a superhero.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm the Flip, and in this video we are going to talk on this topic. So when it comes to blending tools, most beginners are often confused about it. So today we are going to compare different blending tools, and there is going to also be a bonus tip at the end, so please watch the video till the end. So first we have a brush, a blending stump, then a cotton bud, then a tissue, and most peculiar of all, a white color pencil. And so this is going to be a big difference between all the blending tools, and the pencils I'll be using are bianyo sketching pencils. It doesn't matter which pencil you are using, so we'll be using two grades, 2B and 6B, to compare how they blend. So let's get started. So as you can see, there are 2B and 6B grades. One will be a bit lighter one and another one will be a bit darker one. So I fastened out the video a bit so that you can so that your time could be saved, and as you can see, I have shaved similar on all of those, and this is rough cartridge paper so that you can know the grains. So let's start the blending. So first of all, I was really shocked by this white color pencil. It blended it really well. There are no grains. Also it darkened it a bit, so I'm zooming it out so that you can see. As you can see, the brush, it blends well, but the problem is with the darker grades. It couldn't simply blend with the darker grades. And after it, a blending stump, it blends really well, but you know, if you're using a bit thin paper or not good quality paper, it is going to tear it off. And after it, I used tissue, which blends really well. And after it, a cotton bud. The cotton bud gives a very good feel, but because it's short, I cannot use it properly. It simply, you know, it did not perform so well just because of its size. But the white color pencil, it was so well. I have no words to explain. This was working very well, and I had to exert a lot of pressure on it to get the desired results. So now I've got a bonus tip for you, and here you can see that the tissue is short and we do not have much control over our blending. Also the same problem happened with the cotton bud, which is not just as long to hold it with the hands, due to which it got a bit clumsy kind of blending. So in all the other three kinds of blenders, you know, you get a fairly long stem, so you can easily use them. But in cotton bud, I've got a trick which can make it a bit longer or a bit better to use. So simply take some scissors and just cut the cotton bud in half like this. It's really hard. It will take time. So now that I have cut these, so now what we have to do, we simply have to take any kind of ball pen or gel pen, it doesn't matter. So here I'm using the body of a Link Ocean gel pen. I've taken out the leads, and now I'm going to fill these cotton buds into these from the front side, as you see. So guys, now we have completed this, and it is really well in blending, and it's quite better than the other ones. So now we are going to erase them, and because in blending you also need to erase well. If it doesn't erase well, you can't actually blend it quite well too. So as you can see guys, the white color pencil did not erase well actually. As you can see that the cotton bud erases the well, and others also erase well, but the white color pencil doesn't erase. So now we are going to blend with the cotton bud with the pen. And so I have also given two sections for charcoal pencils so that we can understand that how they blend in comparison with others. So let's blend them. So I am blending them quite slowly, and they are actually blending very well. So I have zoomed out a bit so that you can see it, and now I have fastened the video a bit. So guys, as you can see that the cotton bud blends quite well if compared with the brush. It is at least a bit more smoother than the brush. In the brush you can see the grains, so in my choice these both will be which I will prefer. I can use the white color pencil in the hairs where I do not need much erasing, so I cannot erase through them, and this is the only problem. But if I put a bit more pressure I can easily erase through them. So my choice, these both are the winners. And here are some artworks which I have created using these blending techniques, and so let's keep them in order. The first one I've got is a portrait of Dwayne Johnson. As you can see grains all around, and this is not blended quite well. I have used brush in this portrait, and this is not so good blending. You cannot call it good blending at all. In the dark grades it's really difficult to blend with a brush.
I've got smooth blending in the lighter areas, but the dark areas you simply don't.
There are grains all around, even the face where there is not much darkness, you can see grains all around. And this was the first time I was using Brustro paper, so that was actually rougher than cartridge paper. And in this portrait I had used blending stumps and tissue papers, and this also blending is quite well, but the only problem is that you can see some grains in some parts of the drawing. Else it blended really smoothly and I like it, and after it, one of my best portraits. So guys, this was a hyper-realistic portrait, and you can have the video on my channel. As you can see, I had used cotton buds in this. It has given me quite good blending. I was pleased with the blending. Only you can see some grains in the hats, and why? Because I had used tissue paper. You can have the video on my channel. And after it, I have another portrait which I consider as my best portrait till now. This was on an A5 sheet, and I had used cotton buds and tissue paper in the background, well, of course. And as you can see, some grains, these are because of the brush, and this also gave me quite good blending. I had to blend this a lot. I had blended this literally for a lot much more time, and this was also a hyper-realistic portrait. And as you can see, I've got quite well blending in this, and in the cloth too I had used cotton buds only. So according to me, cotton buds are the best, and I hope you have got something to learn from this video, and we'll meet in the next video. Thank you for watching.